Following video will show a typical setup for a T-Rex 500 with a fly barless 3G aligned fly barless head and an altimeter attached. We'll first start by selecting the quick setup mode as preferences. Going to quick setup, go into quick setup, press enter to erase the old setup. We're going to change this to a helicopter and select. We're going to use 3D flight mode, so we change that to yes. Press enter. We put in the password, which is the number 9, to get into 3D setup. Press enter. 3D flight modes can now be used. Press enter. We are going to select an altimeter hard deck. Our hard deck altimeter is the device that is attached to the accessory channel. There is a static streamer installed, so we change this to yes and press enter. I am using a number 3, 2, and 3 sensor facing forward, so we will accept that. The sensor is facing skyward, so we will accept that. This is a CCPM helicopter, so we will change this to yes and accept with enter. We'll center the cyclics on the transmitter and press enter. We'll hold the elevator stick back all the way and press enter. We'll press enter again after it's saved. Now we will move the cyclic over to elevator far left, or aileron far left. Press enter. And enter to accept. Sensor mode has been completed. Our collective pitch setup is now set up. Change this to yes, that we want to change or set up collective pitch. Be sure that the motor is disconnected if it's an electric helicopter. Use a pitch gauge to set and read the angles of pitch. Set the stunt mode to idle up or normal. Set the collective to 0 pitch angle. Be sure your pitch gauge is on your main blades and you move your throttle stick until you have a 0 pitch setting and press enter. Collective saved, press enter, or the 0 has been entered and saved. Now move your throttle stick until you get a positive 8-degree reading with your pitch gauge and press enter. Okay, in this case I didn't move my collective. I am now moving that to the appropriate amount and press enter, 8 degrees. And redo that 8 degrees. The collective saved. Now we have taught it, and it remembers, Copilot remembers where 0 pitch is and 8 degrees pitch is. Press enter to accept. The collective setup is complete. Flight modes, yes, we do want to set those up, so we change this to yes and press enter. Enable remote on and off, yes, we want to enable a remote switch. It is a 2.4 gigahertz transmitter that I am using. I will confirm that the switch is working by flipping it and noticing a drastic change in the numbers. This is a three-way switch that I will be using, so I can toggle through the different types of switches or controls that can be used. In this case, we're going to use a three-way switch. I will accept that. This control has two flight modes and an off position. Let's enter. Move the remote on-off switch to the off position. I am going to set that in the middle of my three-way position. Move the remote on-off to the flight mode 1, which I am going to designate is the switch farthest away from me position. And then flight mode 2 is going to be the switch closest to me or toward me. Accept that. Move the remote to see the flight modes change. They are. I like to set my helicopter up so that auto trim is not being used. Whenever I turn Copilot off, it is completely off. So I'm going to reduce auto trim to 0. So the Copilot is completely off whenever the switch is in the off position. Okay, flight mode 1, we want that to be set to altimeter, hold, so we'll toggle through till we get to the level in hard deck. It's the one we want to choose for position number 1. Accept that, which is the furthest position away from it. Position mode 2 has not been selected, so we will make that level flight. So we will toggle through the available modes to level flight. We'll accept that. Flight mode setup is complete. Quick setup has been completed. You can now go to pre-flight and check those settings or check to see if everything is set up correctly. In this case, we're inside the house, so we're getting a bad weather. Gain has been reduced, a warning error. If you're outside and there's at least 20 degrees of difference, then you will see there is no error and everything steps through and reads okay. I'm going to go ahead and move to the next screen, which shows the position that the remote is in. It's in off position now. If I go forward, it goes to the level in hard deck, and if I go to the position closest to me, I'm in level flight mode. Going to the next screen shows that the gain has been reduced or Copilot has been turned off. The temperature difference is less than 4 degrees, so it is not, Copilot will not aid or hard deck will not work. Right now, the altimeter is reading approximately 6 feet, which is acceptable. Our aileron elevator are centered. The battery voltage shows, and our pitch angles or degrees are shown from the main sensors. That completes the setup of the Copilot with the altimeter and a T-Rex 500.